We have some evidence that shows that when countries go into national lockdown, the numbers of hours work increased by about 10%. This is from a study from the National Bureau of Economic Research in the United States across, I think, 15 countries in 2 regions. They've shown there is an increase in working hours, so this might well be operating through teleworking, but we don't know enough quite yet, but it looks like it. We also have coming about through the economic crisis and people working home, we have a digitization, right? A sort of massive increase in digitization of work. And digitization of work might actually make it harder to disconnect. One in 10 people in the world are estimated to have been exposed to working long hours, working 55 hours or more per week in 2016, and this accounts to 480 million in total terms. And then you will have seen the number, 745,000 deaths were attributable to exposure to long working hours in 2016. Also, we should note that we observed upward trends in both the exposure and also in the burden of disease between 2000 and 2016. Right? So, for example, the number of deaths from heart disease have increased by an estimated 42% in that 16-year period, and for stroke by 19%. So we know from some economic research that when people, when there's an economic crisis and there's a more competitive job market, that some people actually work more hours to compensate, right? Because the work probably stays the same. There's again some evidence that shows that there might be an increase then of longer working hours. Because everybody knows that we feel more exhausted. Professor Lee has highlighted that long working hours operate through stress. So if we work really long hours, we're more stressed and we're less likely to be as productive as we would be if we work healthy hours. So it's really a smart choice to not increase long working hours during an economic crisis and rebuild better by using sustainable limits of working hours as well.